What's up? Back live again. We are back for some more Lego building, which is good. Where are we? Let's bring up Twitch. So that's happening now. Something's going on. I can hear myself, which is never a good thing. Never ever a good thing, hearing yourself. But yeah, today we are continuing with the Riverside Scholar. Let me just mute this. Mute that. Oops, that's gone. Missed something. Never mind. So yeah, we are continuing with the Riverside Scholar, and yeah, let me pull the instructions up, because this is the annoying thing about the Bricklink sets, is that we obviously have to follow these instructions digitally, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm honest. But it's not the end of the world. Where are we? We are on bag 22 now as well. So we are doing well. Let me scroll it down, because for some reason we have missed where we are, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but yeah. So we're continuing with the Riverside Scholars. We're on bag 22. Jesus Christ, how far away is this bag? Where are we now? 24. Bloody hell. We will get there eventually. 24. Nearly. 24, 23. 22. Here we go. We're on bag 22. Happy days. So here we are. Bag 22. Which is good. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing fantastic. It feels like ages since I've done a stream, but it's only been a week. But it feels like a bloody long time. And yeah, it feels like a long time. Don't know why, but we've finally got in the background. Don't know if you can see, we have finally finished the pirate ship. The last of the sails, there's move my big head out of the way. The last of the sails finally got delivered. Cost me a lot more money than I was expecting, but you know, we got it done. It's an old set, so yeah, I think it ended up costing in total around about £120 to get the parts. The most expensive, oh sugar, broken that. The most expensive part was actually the sail. The sail was about €60, I think it was, which is a bit expensive, but you know, it's got it done. So that's the main thing, I'm sure. And now the nostalgia is real. So yeah, I can play with it now. I can have a little play. So I'm happy. But yeah, hopefully everybody is doing well. I haven't actually done much. Well, I say I haven't done much Lego this week. I've started a little bit of a project, which I'm going to do a video on soon, where I basically have been doing a digital version of the jazz club. So I've been building that up on Bricklink. We already have the jazz club, but yeah, I'm doing a digital version of it. So yeah, more info on that coming soon. I've got a few digital things happening on Bricklink, which I'm pretty obsessed about now. Actually, I am proper obsessed with Bricklink. So that's good fun. But yeah, so it'd be cool to know if anybody has brought any sets this week with the sales that are going on. There's so many different sales with what we got. We've got the Insider Week sales through there. There's obviously Amazon Prime Day, which is not actually a day. Amazon Prime seems to be a week long now as well. So yeah, that's not exactly a day. So yeah, it'd be cool to know if anyone brought any sets. I personally didn't bother. Actually, no, to be fair, that's a little bit of a lie. I did buy, I brought a couple of Battle Bus Fortnite battle buses just to stick to one side since they're on offer, because I do think that that would be a good idea in the future. They are good sets. What's going on here? Let me just check. Yeah, we're good. Just want to bring that up. Getting the instructions up. I've got so many different building instructions going on at the moment, but we're doing good. We're fine. Right. Then we want this bit on. Where's that going? That's going on there. But my son gave to me this little minifig from the minifig series, that one, and he seemed to just go really well with this set, so we've bopped it in there. I mean, he's got quite a few of them, to be fair. Basically every time I buy any minifigs, or the minifig series, if it doesn't have the wolf pack in it, then he basically gets it. So he's got quite a few that are exactly the same. But that's alright. But yeah, he gave me that one as a little gift. So, oh sugar. My fingers are far too big for be going in here. Like that. And then we want the birdies. Hello, birdie. Birdie, 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 birdie. One birdie there. And two birdie there. And we've got a froggy. Froggy is gonna go there. Ain't you, frog? Froggy frog. Then we need another one of these. It's gonna go there and that one. But yeah, I'm not used to doing instructions digitally. Oh, but you stand over there with that dude and getting in the way. I do miss moving paper. And that's an odd thing to miss, but you know, do you know when you're going through a book, I think you just feel like, I don't know, satisfying. There's something satisfying about scrolling the pages of an instruction book. It's an odd comment, I know, but I'm pretty odd. What we got now? What we gotta do? Got that one, and then no, I've got the 3. The instructions aren't great, I'll be honest. That one goes there. That one goes there, like so. With that one there, and then that one will go there, and that one will go there. Like that. Beautiful. Boom. This one does, I'll be honest, this set seems a little fragile in places, especially down this tubing bit. Does seem to be a bit fragile, and that don't seem to fit very well there, but we'll squeeze it in. Ba, 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 ba. Right. One there. And finally that there and that bad boy are there. Lovely. I do like the fact that these bags are quite short. They're quite small bags. I suppose it just makes you feel like you're progressing a bit more when they're quite small bags. And we want an extra brick. Right, where's that going? That's going to go there. Oh no, we're still building on this one, so we don't need this one just yet. But now we're on bag 23. 23. But yeah, we're going to stream for probably, I don't know, about an hour and a half, probably, give or take. got a few bits to do with old worky work, so yeah, that kind of takes up a bit of my time, but that pays the bills, so that is vitally important. But yeah, what have people been up to today? I mean, I have just literally been working away, working, building a bit of Lego. I did a fortnight. I did the what's that one going on? Did Peely's campsite. Peely's and is it Peely's? Yeah, Peely's and Sparkplug's campsite. Why is this not going on? Why is this not going on? You move out of the road. Let's see if it's you. Yeah, it's you that's getting in the way, Froggy. Sorry, Froggo, but you are in the way. That seems weird. Let's just put you on there instead. But yeah, I did Peely's campsite over there, so we've added that to the Fortnite set. What else have I done? Finished the boat, and that's about it really. So not a great deal, not a ton of stuff in the Lego department. I'm hoping to get a bit more done this week. And like I said, I've got a project coming out which is going to be a big Lego city. So yeah, more on that soon, but that is going to be a really nice. I'm looking forward to getting that done. That is going to basically be a big virtual Lego city that you will be able to, hopefully long term, be able to actually walk around in, which I thought would be pretty cool. Be able to walk around my own virtual Lego city. So yeah, I thought that'd be quite interesting. So that's kind of getting worked on, well, planned. I've got quite a bit of planning to do with that. That should be good. Should be awesome. I've been working on names for the Lego city. Since I'm based in Nottingham, it's going to be probably called Brickingham, which I think makes sense. That wants to go. So that wants to go there. We want that to go there. The grey one to go there. And then the grass to come there. Can't see that very well. There we go. The grass to go there. And that will go right there. Lovely. Lovely. Let's bring these pieces here. That's better. You can probably see that better now, rather than the bits being at the side. Why are we... Oh no, we don't need to add that. We've already added that. Stupid. That needs to go there. Oh, my fat fingers. Arrgh. There we go. And then that wants to go that way round, like so. Big brown one there. And then a plane. And then a masonry. Like that, and then a plain one again, is it? No, it's this one. Bosh. Bish, bash, bosh. Just like that. And then that's gonna go all the way to the end. Bah. Like that. Lovely. Oh my gosh, so tired. Don't know why I'm so tired. Well, I know why, because we got a new kitten not long ago, and every night, or every about 3 times a night, he comes and licks me on my face and licks me on my arms to wake me up. Pain in the ass. Cute, but a pain in the ass. Alright, squeeze the old lid on. There we go, and then we want that one goes. That's unusual. That's not actually going to connect to anything on that side, but never mind. Probably should put that in first, but there we go. That's looking good. We're getting there. That's what we've just done. A bit of a bridge bit that we can obviously see through. Oh, and we've just lost something. We just lost a book. Pop that back in. There we go. Right. Now we're building a ladder. So that gives that. It's quite a clever way of doing a ladder, to be fair. I would not have even thought about using that as a ladder. That is pretty clever. 2 fence pieces. That's quite clever, that. I'll give it that. Right, now a table. So, and some flowers. Oh, okay, that wants to go there. And that first. Okay. Now we'll pop those on like so. And then we'll put the legs on. Thought we got the wrong colour one then. I didn't spot this one. Did not spot it. Flip it. And pop that in. Pop that in, and then we got some flowers. That's so nice, some flowers. Look at that. And that is gonna go. Alright. Oh, can't believe you do, sorry. But you're where the table's gonna go. Right there. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right. That's that bit. And then we got a book. So we actually have a printed book here, which is good. Once upon a time. I suppose they have that in quite a few sets, so no need to do it again, I suppose. And that's just gonna. Oh, we put the table the wrong way around, so we'll pop that back there. So this doesn't actually. That's the only complaint I've got with this set. I'll be honest. One of the complaints I've got with it is that there's too many pieces that are loose. So like this one, this book's loose. There's some books here that are loose, and you know, if you're moving stuff about, it just falls out. Stuff falls off too easily. So that's my biggest complaint with this set so far. Right, so that's spare. Let's put that in there, and we are on bird 24. Bag. Oh, see, there it goes. Bag 24. Lovely. And that, I think, deserves a cup of tea. Well, a drink of tea. Because I've already got a cup. I just need to drink it. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, we need this white block here. Like so. And we're going to turn this a bit around so we can see a bit more. This is the only problem with big sets, is it gets a little bit harder to get things in view. Don't know why this is so blurry. Because it ain't on there. But hey ho. I wonder if I should start testing how to stream directly through OBS onto TikTok rather than through TikTok Live. Do it through OBS. That might be a little bit better. Why are we What's going on now? I missed a bit, I think. Why is that? I missed a bit. So that goes on there, but that's a, maybe I've got, because that's a 2 there. Where's the green bit? Interesting. Oh well, we'll use one of these spare bits. We'll use a spare bit. Move that. Move that bit. Pop that there. Get you, and you can go there, like that, like that, and then like that. Because then they are even. So that was a bit. I'm not sure why that was like that, but never mind. We fixed it. So that's even now. And then we want a single one on da, a single one on da, and a toother. There's a toother. 2 for me. Hey Liam, Brick to the Bed. How are you doing? I love the name, Liam Brick to Bed. That is a good name. It is a nice set. I'm enjoying it. There's bits I like and there's bits I don't, but it's overall it's nice. I think it looks nice. I think it'd be good when it is finished. It'll go nicely, I think, with the Dungeons and Dragons set. Might have to adjust it a little bit, but yeah. Similar kind of theming. How are you doing? How is your day? I'm gonna go with the that one there. Boom. Ba-da boom. Ba-dum. There we go. Don't know why, even though these are Lego pieces, it might sound a bit strange, but even though these are Lego pieces, they feel a little bit different to Lego pieces, if that makes sense. So you know, like the sets that you get directly from Lego, this feels different. These feel harder. I know that's probably quite a stupid comment. Probably literally no difference whatsoever. I don't know if we're actually, let me pull that camera up. I don't know if it's zoomed in a little bit. No, it's not. I thought we were zoomed in a bit from when I did a recording. That's all right. Right, so I need 2 of those. So one more of them. And there, one on top, and that there. Like that. Lovely. It is coming together nicely. Nicey nice. And oops. Like so. And then finally that bit, and we're going to do that, so that goes there, so then that goes up like that, and that's going to go like that there, and we're also going to do the other road round, so that goes like that. Like so. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then that is going to go on the white, like so. Then we're going to have that on there. Strengthen that up a little bit. Lovely. Beautiful. Surprising how quick this tower is coming together, to be fair. They're coming together really quickly. No doubt. This white bit will probably go on the top of this bit, looking at the sizing. And it will right now. Wash. Lovely. So now we have a book that bloody keeps falling out. Two books that keep bloody falling out now. But we have this nice, can we do it this way? We have this lovely little area now with a flower pot or whatever. And the froggy and birdies. So that's looking good. It's looking rather nice. The book don't stay still, so that is going to irritate me when I move it around, but hey ho. Right, bag 25. 25. 25. Right, move that up a bit. Bag 25. And a little tiddly bag with little tiddly bits. Ooh. Wow, we're going to make some chairs now. These are going to go here from what I remember from the design. And then I think there's a wall in front. Something like that. Something. So first of all, we go like that. Make the chairs. The only thing I'm not a big fan of these chairs. These chairs look a little bit like 70s style chairs rather than like fantasy kind of scholar chairs. I don't know if it's the rounded blue leather look or the teal look, but yeah, it just remind me a little bit of 70s chairs. Not that I was alive in the 70s. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But yeah, little 70s chairs. So we need two of those, I think. So, where's the there? Pop that on. So yeah, I would probably change these chairs at some point. Maybe make some nice wooden ones. But I did come to a bit of a realization last weekend, which I'm going to do a video about. It's basically about Lego sets and whether we actually play with Lego sets anymore. And it came from a little bit of a playing session where my son wanted to play with the pirate ship and I didn't want him to because I didn't want him to break it. And then it got me thinking, because I said to him, look, it's not a toy, but it is actually a toy. That's the whole point of Lego, is it is a toy. So yeah, it kind of got me thinking whether we actually should be playing with Lego. So, you know, changing this around and mixing it up is not a bad thing. I think, you know, should do more of that. I remember getting Lego, and not even getting Lego sets, but just getting the random Lego pieces and just building stuff, just sitting down and just building. Does that go on? Why is that like that? Have I done that? Have I done that wrong? That don't look right. That shouldn't be sticking out here, surely. Where is that? Let's just head back. Well, it looks to be. So how? So does that go on top of it maybe? Strange. Because that goes like that. We shall see. Sod it, not the end of the world. I'll see what happens. Right, so we've got the chairs. Maybe it goes next to it. Yeah, it does. It goes next to it. Stupid me. It goes next to it. That's me being blind. Stupidio. Right. That one goes there. Excuse me. Excuse me. I am yawning. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bing. Right, that's gonna skip 2 and then pop 2 there. There we go. And 2 more. God, these are irritating. That one goes like that. Bits. There we go. And that one goes like that. And that goes there. And then we need another one. So where are these? There they are. So one like that. And then one like that. And that's gonna go there like that. Lovely. And then a single one. That one. And there should be one more. There we go. There's that beauty. And that is gonna go there. Dark till I take it. Yeah, it looks like it. Some of the shading's harder to tell with the differing shades of colours of brick. That goes there. Look at that. A big one there, and then a tufa, tufa, no. Jesus, get it. Maybe I should put this on. Oh, there we go. Should have probably done that first. Tea time. Lovely. Can't be a good cup of tea. Right, that there, that there. That one, skip a 2. And then that one there. And then 2 of these on each. Pop. Pop. Beautiful, beautiful. Oops. Don't need you yet. Get over here. Oh, it's gone already. Right, and then 3 of these. And they're gonna go right there, like that. That one. And that. I've seen this on a video somewhere where they use one of these plates, pull it in between 2 masonry bricks and makes it look like the bricks chipped. It makes it look old. I think that's pretty cool. It's a clever technique. I quite like that. Oh, we're getting into a bit of roof action now. A bit of roof. Woof woof. Right, so we don't want that one. We want this one and that. And it's gonna go in the middle. Is that right? So we've got 4 that side, 5 that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then we want this one, and we want to put one of those on the top, one of those on the bottom, and then a brown one there, and that's gonna go there, like that. Lovely. Then we need these yellow, orange ones, shall I say. They don't look yellow at all. Like that, and that's gonna go, one's gonna go, one's gonna go there, and then one will go there, and then one will go there. Perfect. Perfecto. Up. Up. Beep. And last one. Hey Dusk, how are you doing? I appreciate you liking the live. Hammy the hamster, yes, I do remember you. How are you doing? How is your day, week, month, year going? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So we've got that bit. That's the roof coming along on this side bit, I think. Good. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I am glad. Right, that goes there, and then we're gonna flip it. Flip, diddy flip, flip, diddy flip. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Cannot complain. Not too bad. Trying to get this set done. And that's gonna go. There, like that. Beautiful. That's looking. I'm losing all the. That's looking good. We're losing all the bugs. Let's just leave them to one side because they are irritating me. Right, more spares. And now we're on bag 26. So yeah, it's going well, this one. It's not going bad. Did you get any? Have you had any new Lego recently? Got into yeah, got anything from Prime, Amazon, or like that? I haven't bothered, to be honest. I have not bothered. I'm just waiting till August. There's a couple of sets that I want in August, so yeah, just waiting for that now. So I've got to be sensible. For some reason, I don't know why. I have to be sensible. Where you going? You stay there. Right, and 2, and a 2, and a 1 goes there. 2 and a 2 and a 1 will go there. Perfect. Where are we? Where's the bits that I want? Where are they? I might just not there. I'm blind. Blind as a bat. Bosh. And that wants to be there. And that's gonna go there. Hopefully this connects in, because it feels a little bit fragile. It does. It doesn't feel the most secure in the world. At all. And then we're going to put a 2 in the middle. As you can see with it wobbling about like that. And then that's going to go there. And then a 2 will go there. Like that. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting. I'd like to get in August. I don't think I'm going to get them all in August, obviously. But I do want the mech team leader from Fortnite. I do want that one. And I want the One Piece brickheads and pirate ship, because I think they look cool. I think they look pretty awesome. That's like that. And on top of that, we then go there. Stupid. Come on. Yeah, I think they look pretty awesome. So that's what I'm waiting for in August. But we shall see. So I go all the way across there like that. Kind of feel like it might do. And that goes. That looks about right, doesn't it? That looks pretty good. I like that. I quite like that, I do. Oh. My foot is gone to sleep. And you there, and then we want you there. That one there. That one there. And then we want that one like that, and then like that. I think that's about right. It looks like it should be, because then if you do that, that should just leave 2 on. Yep, that's good. Oh, that's fantastic. And then we just pop that there. That goes all the way across like that. Hey son, I am building the Riverside Scholar. My mic's in the way. That one. So we're building that at the minute. We're just currently doing, I think, yeah, this bit here. I think we're doing that bit here. It's going well. It's a nice build. It's, yeah, bigger than I thought, but we're getting there. How are you doing? Oh, we've got some foliage to build now. Love a bit of foliage. Can't beat a bit of foliage. So it's going to go on that bit. It's going to go there. Then we want a pink flower. I've got a feeling that actually wants to go on that one, doesn't it? I'm sure it don't bloody matter, to be fair. I'm sure it don't bloody matter. Right, that can go there. Well, that's going to struggle. No, that works. That works. Yeah. And then we've got the little pinky flowers on top. Not seen that before do that. That's quite nice. I don't tend to build much foliage, but that's quite good how they've done that. They've put the little pink petal things into the other petal things. Have I done that upside down? I think I've done that upside down. Have I? I think that one's gone, that one. I think I've done it upside down. Right, let's try that again, shall we? That one. There. That one. There. And then that one. There. I'm going to put that one on there. I think that looks better. Who cares? Right, let's stick that on. Yeah, that looks about right actually. So then that just goes on there like that. So we have a bit of foliage right there. That's good. Right, a bit more. So we want this one, and that's that way. Now I'm going to pay more attention this time because, yeah, I'm not great at the whole attention paying thing. That goes there. It goes there, and then that will go like that. Then we have a pinky flower there. Pinky flower there. Pop. And then these little inner flowers. Like so. And that one's gonna go there. Look at that. That's looking good. Till I break a bit of roof, but never mind. And then we want another flower, another pinky flower in the top corner. Pop. And that is bag 26 done. And we've got some nice spares there as well. Oh. Even more spares. Can't beat spares. Love a good spare. Right, bag 27, which is that one. Let's move that back a bit. Does that come out? Yeah, that came out there. And we want one of these as well. One of these, and we're gonna build a new character. So we got another dude. He's got his legs there. I quite like this. I quite like that. That's quite a nice little design going on there. I like that. I like that, I do. And we want his beard, because he's an old dude. Pop. And he's got an hat on. Where's that? The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 away, and he's got a stick, so he's ready to play. There he is. That way. He's looking cool. Hey Krog, how are you doing? How is your day going? How are you? It is great to have you here. Let's turn this around. Bosh. Like that. Right, and we got these bits are gonna go on here. What have you been up to? Been up to much? Building much? Lego? And these are gonna cut. Ugh. A bit stiff, but never mind. Like that. Each step's really like short. Maybe they encountered, maybe they knew the fact that I don't pay attention, so therefore make it as easy as possible for idiots like me to build. It's probably the best bet. That's what I would do. Right, and that's gonna go up here. Yeah, I could probably do with getting a camera at the side as well. If my office weren't such a dump, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should get another camera set up somewhere. So we've got a side view, because this makes it quite hard seeing stuff here, doesn't it? I think I have to think about that on the... Think about that this week and see what we can do with a lower down camera. I mean, it would be easy enough. I could just turn that round and move that down so it's like here. Bleh. We shall figure it out. It's tricky because big sets like this, like normally a top-down camera would work really well, but I think sometimes with big sets like this, it's a little bit harder to see what's actually being built and added on. Tree. And that gets placed there. Like that. Now we're using this bit. That's going to be the roof up here, I'd imagine. I would expect Tobertronum. Ba, ba, ba. On there, and then we have, oh, so this is the light. This is some shiny lights, so we want that and this. Come on, idiot, get in there. 4 of those, 4 of them bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, like that, and then that's gonna go like that. No, that's like that. These are gonna go on there, on there, on there, and then finally one there. and that's gonna go under like that. And then that is gonna go there. Lovely. And that finishes off the library bit in there. Nice. Nice, nice. Hey Zorch, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear it. I'm currently building the Riverside Scholars from the recent Bricklink. Well, I say recent, it was like 6 months ago, wasn't it? Recent-ish. We're gonna go. Are you currently building anything specific? Up, up. And that's gonna go. Balls. I didn't think it felt very sturdy. I did say it's not the most sturdiest of sections. Just building some mixels. Nice. I think, I'm not sure if you mentioned mixels before. Did that get discontinued quite a while ago? They are pretty cool. They are cool. Right. Yeah, I'm good, son. I hope you are. It's going well. It's just breaking a little bit. Krug, will you buy some mixers? I probably won't, to be honest. It's just Zorch on YouTube is talking about building some mixers at the moment. This feels really unsturdy. I hope something like connects that, because that's just gonna... That is just gonna break really easily, I predict. So I'm hoping. Oh, nice. So I build mixers too. Oh, nice. Might have been you, Krog, that mentioned it before. I got £30 from my nan, so I'm going to go buy a Lego set. Nice. What Lego set are you going to buy? I'm getting a bit itchy for some Lego, actually, for a new set. And Lego mech. Oh, cool. Is that going to be a Ninjago mech? Oh. Boom. What was that? That was this bit, wasn't it? Oh, these bits are so fragile, it's ridiculous. Don't like them bits of it. They're so fragile. I don't know why it's just got two. It's just gonna blow my brain. So that's then also a round one. and a square one, just to confuse matters, and then 2 on top, like that, bish bash, and then let's hold this again or else it'll all collapse. If Mixels came back, which one would you buy? Let's have a look at them. Mixels. Let's have a look. I reckon I would go for I'd go for them all, but I quite like the look of the Whiz-tastics. Look cool, and the Infinites look cool as well. What about yourself? What are your favourites? They do look pretty awesome. That must have been in a complete theme that bypassed me completely. I mean, I can understand why. It was in 2016, so I was getting married and all that jazz, so Lego was not a thing I was doing at that time. That was part of the dark ages, as everyone puts it, when they don't do much Lego. Right, bag 28. Bag 28. This is coming on nicely. Do you know what, right? It's obviously, you know, a Riverside Scholar, but I'm kind of feeling a lot of it looks a bit like a 70s throwback apartment. Now I'm seeing it up front. I appreciate that, Zorch. Yeah, 50 subs. Building it gradually. When did you start building this set? I started this probably about I've done it on 3 streams now, so about 3 weeks ago. Put the wrong one on. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. Once a week I've been doing it. So it's taking a bit of time, but you know, I'll get my money's worth. Definitely get my money's worth, that's for sure. I think some sets should just zoom by. But yeah, Zoich, I appreciate the sub and getting me to that 50. I do appreciate it. It's a hard slog, YouTube, but a fun one. I quite like it. I do like doing the videos. I just need to get more videos out. But I will be starting a kind of a Lego city very soon. So a lot of videos will be based around the city. But it's a city with a difference, so it'll be interesting to get people's thoughts. But I don't have the space, obviously, for a city. And I don't kind of have that kind of money either, because I need to be buying normal Lego sets. So what I'm going to be doing is a virtual Lego city. So I'll be basically using Bricklink, getting all the sets, building all the modulars on the computer, and then I will be doing it virtually. So what the plan is to actually set it up so that people can actually walk around the city. I think that'd be pretty awesome. you know, obviously through the computer. I think that'll be quite interesting. So I'm just planning that at the minute. So I'll bring a couple of videos out based on that, like the planning of the city, like the name, all of that stuff, the layout. Just takes a long time, especially to build the actual Lego sets on Bricklink. It takes absolutely ages, because you know, when you're building a Lego set, you're just following the instructions and doing it. But doing it on Bricklink, you kind of got to you know, rotate the pieces around. It just takes a little bit longer, but it's good fun. So that's the plan. That's, I think, a good way of building a Lego city without the space. Green on white, like that. And then I can expand the city as well. Like, obviously, the plan would be eventually to build it out into a real physical Lego city. But then it also allows me to expand into different themes and areas and stuff that I wouldn't have the space for. Right, that bit goes on there. We just realised my camera's a bit out of the way. There we go. Boop. We got a wall. Still feels really, really flimsy. Right, let's pop that on that bit. So then this bit we want to pop them onto there. And then we've got this bit. And that bit. Bum, bum, bum. On there. A nice window of some description coming up. Like that, and like that, and then like that. And that is gonna go, where's that go? That goes in front of this one, on top of this here. So we need to make sure that don't fall, like that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. How have we got all the spare pieces? Have I like forgotten to put something somewhere? Surely we shouldn't have this many spare pieces. I mean, that all looks about right. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Fair enough. We'll pop that over there. I wouldn't have thought we would, but never mind. Right. Bag 29. Boom. This will no doubt be this wall next, I would expect. And a tiddly little bag. Right. So, bring you lot over here. We want this thingamajig and this thingamajig. And that is going to go in the top corner. There. Without breaking it, hopefully. And then we have this box. It's going to go next to it. Or in front of it, however you want to be. And then for some reason we have a window. Is that meant to be a window or a bird cage, do you reckon? But that's random that that's there. That's pretty much some of the windows, some of the views I've had in some of the hotels I've stayed in. Looking at a wall. Oh, it's meant to be a fire. A fire. Boop. Big fire or small fire? Looks like a small fire. And that can go. Oh, there. Put these two. Oh, where we're going? I'm scrolling past the instructions. Oh dear me, tired. I think we'll get this bag and the next bag completed, and then we'll call it a day. So right, if that's so, which way? So where is? Okay, so that's right. I'm just trying to work this out. So these want to go like that on that side. Cool. Cool. Like a cell. Oh, that's the fire surround. Lovely. So then the fire doesn't go directly next to that. Have I put the fireplace in the wrong place? Yes, I have. Oh, idiot. Let's go there. That needs to go there, and then that would go there. So that. Oh shit! Everything works. This bit bloody going now. So that will look like, when I can do it, that. So we've got a little like fireplace, which looks pretty cool. That looks pretty nice. Right, so that's the little fire surround. Pop that in place. These instructions are taking so long to scroll down now. Right, now we have a table. A table. Ba, ba, ba. Get the table in. Ba. That one and that one, like so. Flip it. Flip the switch and a clock for some reason. We have a little clock there, and then we also have a cake there with that in the middle, and then some fire in there. Fire like so. Oh, I've missed a bit, so I haven't done that right. That needs to go out. We need to put these white bits on because they're obviously the candle. Silly. Obviously the candle. That's better. That looks more realistic, like a candle. Stupid me. Right, and then that will go in front of the window, because that's what you want in front of your window so you can't look out of it. Why would you want to look out your own window? You won't, would you? And then that on there, that there, and then pop, pop. Boxes by the looks of it. That will go there, and these boxes are going to go right there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Got a very messy loft up here. Boxes everywhere. With a fire running for some reason. And candles burning. don't seem safe to me. Them on top of each other, and that's going to go like that. What does the set look like now? It's looking good. So let me move this out of the road. Let me try and lift it without breaking something, because for some reason everything falls apart when I lift it, which is not. I mean, it feels sturdy in the hand. But we'll go this way, so you can see the front is like that, which is looking good. We're getting there, and then we've got the back, which is looking pretty decent. This is a bit that we're working obviously on now with the fireplace and whatnot, and then there's the library bit. So yeah, it's looking good. It's nice. Little bits keep falling off, but the build itself is pretty sturdy. I mean, picking up, you know, things like the Dungeons and Dragons set scares the crap out of me, because it just feels like it's going to fall apart the second I move it. Which I do need to move it, because the plan is, when this one's done, oh balls, the roof's come off. When this one's done, I want to put this on there somewhere, and I want to put the Dungeons and Dragons one the opposite side, and then have the pirate ship in the middle, potentially. I need to reorganize this whole office actually. No worries. I appreciate you for coming. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and hopefully I'll see you soon. But yeah, I do appreciate you dropping in and saying hey. Hey now. Yeah, Rockstar, get your game on, get paid. I don't know why I'm singing that. Right, that there, that there, and that there. Bish, bash, bosh, that there, and then that. Like that. And then we again have these thingies. One there, that there, that there, and then that, and finally that. And I predict that this will go at that side. Yeah, and my prediction was right. Ha 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 ha. That goes there. And then we'll have these two at the side of that, no doubt, to match. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I had a drink. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Diddly diddly do. I've nearly finished this room. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, then I think we'll be on bag 30. Oh wait, yes we are. So we've not used any of these big. Maybe, oh well, we'll save it. I was going to say maybe the fire should have been the big one, but we'll save it. Right, bag 30. So where is bag 30? There. Oh we got. So I think this might be the last bag. It all depends on how this bag finishes, because sometimes it's a bit of a pain in the ass, this with how a set finishes. So that's, is that right? No. That one's being line. That's close enough. Yeah, this set's finished the bag sometimes, like in annoying places where it's been like halfway through building something, which really irritates me, because you know, when you finish like a bag, it should finish that section really. There's the bookcase, it kind of like the bag finished and the bookcase was half done, which to me was a little bit stupid. So we've got this, and we need that on top like a burger. It's like a flat burger. And that one, like that, and this is gonna go just next to it there, and next to that there. I really hope this gets a little bit more sturdy, because it's getting very fragile. Right, this one will go there, and then that thing in the middle, like that, and then that. Nope. That all there. And then the other one, move that back a little bit. There. Like so. Right, then we've got this weird monstrosity. Pop. Bip bop, bibbidi bop bop bop. Biddy bop 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 bow. That one there, and then we want that there, and that there, and that's gonna go there, like that, which is unusual. And then we want a bit there, and that's gonna sit on there. And then this one will go out there, like so. And then finally this one will have that, and that will go let's go down here. There, like that. Lovely. And I reckon we'll do the other side next. Will we? Oh no, we're going to spin. And we need these, and they're going to go in line. We're going to go like that, and then like that. Okay. Then we want on here, big one, small one, small one, orange one, big one. And that's gonna sit right on top of there, like that. And then we're gonna spin, 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 spin again, and this one is gonna go here. This one is gonna go here, and then we're going to again have this one goes, oops, that's going to leave a gap there. I reckon I need to use that. Where the freak did that go? Where did that go? Try that again. I reckon balls. Come on now. I bet. Get in there. There we go. That'll be better. Because then that will just be a bit more sturdy. Bit more sturdy. And then we want the orange one. And the orange one will go there. And then little one there, big one there. That will go on there. Like that. Get on there, fold. And then this one at the end, I expect. Oh yeah, so clever. Boom. Bottom. Like that. And I reckon that is bag 30 done. So we are going to leave it there today. That's looking pretty awesome. I'm liking the look of that. So that is looking pretty sweet. So let's have a look. So that is looking awesome. I think it's come on really well. To say that we've not done, when we started, we'd not done this bit, any of this bit. None of this was done. This bit up here wasn't done. So we've done quite a decent amount in an hour and a half. So yeah, that is looking pretty sweet. I do like that. Let me check something actually. Something that's I've just noticed that I don't particularly understand why, whether it's on the box. Yeah, so that is visible. So I don't know if you can see on here, but right here there is an exposed stud. Right there, an exposed stud, and I don't like exposed studs. So have we got something that can get rid of that? That's going to blend in. Probably not that bit. Oh, this bit might. That blend in. That'll blend in a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to re-investigate that because I don't like that. We're going to put something in there, I think. Do you know, we could get away with that. Do you know what we'll do? We will. Let's see if we can do this. Bub. Bub. This little flower. I'm going to pop that in there. There we go, that's better. So now we've hidden that exposed stud with a flower, so it looks like it's growing through. I think that's quite nice actually. So yeah, happy days. So yeah, we're going to finish there. I'm going to be back next week for another live stream. I'm going to release a video this week on, I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be on about yet. It's either going to be, I've got 3 videos ready to bring out. There's a Mario Kart review. There's a video on whether Lego, we've forgotten that Lego is a toy, which I'm going to definitely bring out, I think, this week. That might be the one. And then there's also the introduction to the virtual Lego city. Well, basically how to create a Lego city without any space. So that's going to come out soon as well. So yeah, we're going to get one video out this week, end of the week, probably Friday. And then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we can start moving on to 2 videos a week. One that is going to be Lego City focused, and then another one is going to be like non-Lego City focused. So that's the plan. So obviously, if that's something that you're interested in, make sure to follow on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube. That's where obviously a lot of the the long length videos are going to be. But I appreciate everyone comment, liking, chatting, just generally being you. So yeah, bye.